Hello, and today we're going to the Littleton History Museum. It was like stepping back into history. This place is welcoming, fun, safe, and a free attraction for all ages. With charming attractions, this little functioning and historic farm shows life as it was during the 19th century, complete with funny farm animals and great informative period actors. While walking through the welcoming and well-kept pathways of Littleton Historic Farm, this schoolhouse that stands on the grounds was in fact the first schoolhouse built in Littleton by John Bell, for around $65. To give you an idea, $32 a month for rent was typical at the time. The Beer Sisters Ice House from their dairy operations still stands there today. The McBroom Cabin, the home to one of Littleton's earliest farming families. And my personal favorite, the Sheep Shed. The museum maintains historically accurate livestock and crops, making the farm a working, immersive environment, rather than a petting zoo. This miraculous 40-acre area hosts two full living history farms, dating from the 1860s to the 1890s. Many of the buildings were relocated after a great flood. The entire museum's mission includes preserving Littleton's early settlement history, showcasing pioneer life, and maintaining authentic livestock and gardens that match the historical periods. While walking through the museum and speaking and reading about the history of Littleton, I found out about the rich history of the land, people, and weather. Believe this little factoid, weather is extremely well documented, maybe the most well out of all the three. Around 1858, gold was found where Little Dry Creek joins the South Platte River. Large gold strikes were found further west, which flooded the area with gold seekers. In 1861, this guy shows up. His name was Richard Little, and starts work on a city ditch. Then, the Civil War breaks out. In the meantime, Mr. Little realizes the value of land and purchases around 200 acres near the head gates of the irrigation ditch. Today, this is where the Arapahoe Community College stands. During this time, through 1864 to 1868, attacks on settlers were a constant threat from the Arapahoe and Cheyenne Indians until the Treaty of Medicine Lodge was signed in Medicine Lodge, Kansas in 1869. By 1869, the Rough and Ready flour mill had been operated for 2 years. Richard Little and other farmers, Joseph Bowles, Peter Magnus, John Lilly, and John McBroom, all of these men were local farmers who created a cooperation to create the mill. The flour mill became so successful that it was immediately rebuilt after the first time it burnt down in 1872, and then once more in 1874. Before all that, in 1869, the post office department opens Littleton's first post office. This guy, Richard Little, was appointed the first postmaster. By 1872, Rich Little drew up a small town map utilizing his land, including plots, which was bordered on either side by the city ditch and the railroad. With his Littleton Plat, a file within the county, Little sold off his land. Littleton exists thanks to these prominent Massachusetts families, like the Littles, the Bowles, and the Bemis families, shape and influenced Littleton's life, politics, and development for the rest of the century.